Hey, consider this your invitation to the inaugural Mountain Craft Film Festival. Films, movies, motion pictures, whatever you call them, they're coming to Clarksburg, West Virginia this coming September 29th and 30th. 4 feature-length films by local filmmakers, as well as countless short films from Appalachia for Appalachia. Not to mention food trucks, artisanal vendors, networking opportunities, an immersive virtual reality experience, and much, much more. All under the roof of the beautiful historic Robinson Grand Performing Arts Center. Purchase passes now at mtncraft.com/film festival. Sign up for our newsletter to stay up to date with festival news. And don't miss out on a single story these voices have to tell. Sorry.
WV Uncommon Place. This podcast is a variety podcast that houses numerous series to cover mental health, empowerment, podcast framework, and various intimate theories to get to know the hosts. Along with occasional movies reviews and dives in pop culture with our event podcast episodes. The Uncommon Place digs into bringing guests on that stories don't fit the mold and are very different. WV stands for the great state of West Virginia, and every quarter we cover something in West Virginia. Stacey and myself, JR, are your hosts, so please come along for this venture to our Uncommon Place.
Howdy, this is JR from West Virginia Uncommon Place. And finally, I get to do this series that I've been wanting to do for a long time, The Death of Cinema. Basically, the problem is this, the cinema experience over some time has become, really, really not the best place to be. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to, go into some debates and some discussions about this, mainly just some discussions about the death of cinema. We're going to explore the evolving landscape of the film industry and challenges it's facing in this digital age. The cinema has been a cornerstone of entertainment for over a century. And from its beginning, silent films, to the rise of Hollywood and the global impact of blockbusters, movies have captivated audiences and provided an immersive experience that transports us to different worlds. However, in recent years, the traditional cinema experience has faced significant changes. So to understand the death of cinema, we must examine the factors contributing to its decline. One of the key drivers is the rapid advancement of technology. The rise of streaming platforms such as Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus have revolutionized the way we consume content, and they've made it easier to watch anything anywhere. And with the convenience of streaming services, audiences can enjoy a vast library of movies and TV shows from the comfort of their own home. And with the rise of this stuff, basically we've turned our back on the theaters because it's a very expensive venture to go into. The COVID-19 pandemic further accelerated this shift. The temporary closure of movie theaters and the implementation of social distancing measures forced studios to rethink release strategies. The rise of video on demand and simultaneously theatrical and streaming releases have challenged the traditional theatrical window, which previously allowed films to have an exclusive run in cinemas before being available for home viewing. And I noticed this mainly with the movie Unhinged. It all started with Godzilla, because Godzilla was released by HBO Max, and it was released in theaters and on HBO Max. And for our experience, we had projectors, so our projectors give us an in-home theater experience unlike any other. So to me, I didn't realize at this time, but once that one movie right there, it showed the shift in it. And the quality of movies compared to what's going on elsewhere is something that we dig deep into and we didn't think of back then. But now, quality places like Netflix and Disney provide movie quality stuff in their TV shows, and their TV shows are adaptations of movies that translate to each other. So another significant factor is the changing preferences of audience. Today's viewers seek convenience, flexibility, and personalized experiences. The availability of high-quality home theaters, large flat screens, immersive sound systems have made it easier for people to create a cinematic experience at home. Additionally, the rise of mobile devices and stream on the go has made it more convenient to watch movies outside of the theater. And that's where I come in. the outside theater became the biggest thing during the pandemic. And people could actually sit and watch and handle and do things that they wanted to do inside these confines. And for me, it was a nice experience, and like actually got to enjoy the movies better because I had a wide range of sound, and I controlled, I got to stop it, go to the bathroom. It wasn't one of those instances where I actually had to decide on, hey, am I doing this or am I doing that? I'm just literally going to watch the movie, pause it, go to the bathroom, come back, fix dinner, then watch the movie. And the rise of original content produced by streaming platforms has also attracted top talent and challenging the dominance of traditional studios. Many acclaimed filmmakers and actors are now choosing to collaborate with streaming services, creating exclusive content that rivals big-budget Hollywood productions. This trend has shifted the balance of power within the industry and raised questions about the future of movie theaters. Now, that being said there, I've noticed that like Will Smith, Adam Sandler was probably one of the biggest people I've seen do this. Like, he just made a shift. He really wasn't doing anything with movies. He started doing stuff over Netflix, and then everybody and their mama got a Netflix special, from Dave Chappelle all the way to Matt Rife and all these other people. And this quality and this shift in things pretty much made for a whole new situation for actors and actresses that gave them more power. So these contributing factors here, laid in place, have caused a decline. Now, I will acknowledge this right here. The cinema still holds a unique appeal. The communal experience of watching a film on the big screen surrounded by a captivated audience cannot be replicated at home to some people. To me, intimacy is better now, but anyway. The cinematic experience offers a sense of escapism, the magic of storytelling, and the opportunity to share emotions with others. As the film industry navigates the evolving landscape, there are potential solutions to revitalize the cinema. Some theaters have embraced innovative technologies like IMAX 3D and enhanced sound systems to create immersive experiences that cannot be replicated at home. Others have focused on event-driven program, hosting film festivals, retrospectives, and special screenings to attract diverse audiences. Now, all these things, fine and well, are amazing. But to me, for them to keep going strong, they've got to do more, because you can go to AMC Regal Theaters and now they have bowling alleys, they have restaurants, they have all kinds of different things that can attract you to them. But my thing is this: how much money are you spending? I can buy a projector for $299 or buy one for $1,000, and the replay value and the different scenarios I can create with that are my reason that I do believe that there's a death in the cinema and that something is really going to happen in the near future. The cinema industry can leverage the power of nostalgia and create unique experiences that go beyond the traditional movie screening by offering themed events, interactive installations, and exclusive behind-the-scenes access. Theaters can entice audiences to choose the big screen over the living rooms if they choose to. But that's a lot of marketing and a lot of manpower that you got to put in there to get that going. And the further and further I go deep into the death of cinema, I will be discussing further factors that I believe channel into this. So just for this beginning episode, a nice little quick one, because we've been doing these quick episodes as of late. I want to thank you all for tuning in to West Virginia Uncommonplace. And remember, we explore captivating topics and stories. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to keep seeking the uncommon in the world around you.
Please follow WV Uncommonplace on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, TikTok, where we have some great content, Facebook, LinkedIn. Hit up the merch store at oncommonplace.square.site. Join the email list from the website, and rate, subscribe, and give feedback from your favorite podcatcher. And lastly, thanks for listening, and tune into the next episode.